we start.
No, he loves me. Don't. That's not safe. It's so.
Organic thyme.
Could you please not scream while we're doing this?
The who and the what now?
Oh, get it? Time, clock. We start by saying hi.
Hi.
Hi, we're gonna make a marinade for chicken today. This is also for our cookout tomorrow at the pool. So it's a couple of families getting together, so we're all kind of bringing our own meat and then a side to share. So I have 8, I think it's just 8 drumsticks right here. Sometimes I'll do like 2 huge packages and just make a lot of marinade. We're gonna get started on our marinade. This is kind of like a grab whatever's in your pantry kind of marinade. That's actually how I came up with this recipe. I just kind of grab some vinegar. It's almost like making a vinaigrette salad dressing. So the first thing we'll put in is the vinegar. You can use any vinegar you want. I'm gonna go for balsamic today. So go ahead and splash in about a cup of vinegar. I'd say that's good for now. So the other ingredients we're just gonna kind of add in, but we'll save the oil for last. So we're gonna squeeze in some Dijon mustard. You could do regular, just yellow mustard, and you can do spicy brown mustard, anything you want. Squeeze in a good few squeezes of that. Okay, that's good. That's good.
Can I see?
And then let's see, you guys ready to squeeze in a lot of honey? You can get a stool. Get the bigger stool.
My turn. This is honey.
You're gonna want to add a lot of honey, but be careful because since the chicken is gonna be sitting in this, less is more with the honey
Here, Andy.
so that it doesn't burn on the grill. About a half cup of honey.
Then can I do?
I can hear my potatoes boiling, cooking up behind me. I also have my leftover meatballs on the stove from last night. So I don't even have to make dinner tonight, so easy. I just have some water boiling for pasta, and I have my meatballs and sauce just reheating on the stove. Andy, do not go close to that. Okay, that's good.
It's dropping.
Not even paying attention to how much honey is going in.
That is a lot of
Shake
honey.
a little bit of garlic powder in. You could also chop up some fresh garlic. You could grate some garlic on a microplane grater. This is just super easy, super quick. Go ahead, keep going. This gives them lots of flavor.
Do I have to pat it?
No, it's coming out perfect, just like that. Good.
I'll do that.
Now we are going to put in some thyme. And the way to do thyme is to just kind of like pull it off with your fingers.
Could
like
I
that.
Could I have a stick? Stick?
Yep. You just kind of like pull off the bottom with your fingers. Try not to get the stems in there. This is a lot of time. We'll probably do like a tablespoon of thyme.
We only have a little bit of.
If you like measuring things.
Time for this.
I don't like measuring things, so I'm just gonna say
have
we're
a
gonna do
lot
this
of
until it looks like there's a good amount of time in there.
Mom, you have
It takes a lot of time and patience to do all of this thyme. If you don't have any fresh herbs, you can put in some dried herbs. You could put in some dried thyme, dried basil. You could put in herbs de Provence. You can put in whatever dried herbs you have or fresh herbs. If you have rosemary, fresh rosemary, you could chop some of that up and put it in. If you don't have any herbs or don't want any herbs, just leave them out. Nobody said you had to put herbs in it. What I'm gonna do is use
like a type of.
about half of the marinade for the chicken, and then I'm gonna save half of it to brush on at the end of grilling, so they get that extra punch of flavor.
Make sure you're doing this at the right time to deal with time.
Oh, that's a good one. Give me all the time puns.
What do you say when you're cooking
I'm getting
time?
impatient. I don't have time for all this time.
I don't have time for all this time. What do you call
got a good amount of thyme in there. Maybe you guys want to do a few more?
Yeah.
Alright, I got a lot going on over here. He loves me. He loves me not.
No.
He loves me. He loves me not.
No.
He loves me.
What's that from?
Ariel. He loves
You
me.
can do that with thyme.
Organic thyme.
Can you whisk that up for me? Wow.
And then we can taste it.
We're gonna put some pinches of salt in there.
I want to.
So then, just like when you make a vinaigrette, I gotta do it for a second because I'm gonna.
Can I taste it?
Okay, you can add the oil in a slow and steady stream while I whisk the entire time. You can just turn it upside down. I'll tell you when. We want to create an emulsion so that this becomes a uniform mixture. We don't want the oil and vinegar to separate too much. That's enough, honey.
Should I be the first one to taste it?
Sure.
Oh my gosh.
Let's taste if it's
Go
good.
on. What?
Vinegary? What's wrong? Oh my gosh.
Once you swallow it.
It's so good. It is vinegary. But the vinegar is going to tenderize that chicken. It's kind of like a really strong salad dressing. But the flavors are all there. I'm just going to sprinkle a little more salt because I want it to be like a little saltier than a normal salad dressing. So we can really attack that chicken with seasoning. Since I'm not actually going to season my chicken itself. Yeah, that might be too much. Let go a little bit. Yeah, that's good. Stir that up one more time.
This really hurts your throat. It really hurts your throat. So I suggest you taste it.
Well, you want to taste it for seasoning this. You gotta know that you're about to hit up some vinegar. All right. So I'm gonna reserve like a cup of it or about half of it. And a little. I'm just gonna fill this with it so we can take this to the grill tomorrow. And then I think I'll do it just because it's Will you hold it? So that'll be plenty to. That'll be plenty to brush onto the chicken. You can toss that in the fridge. And then, you know what I'll actually do? Why don't we add a little bit more honey to this one?
Yes, we should.
Since this will go on at the end of the cooking time, we can make it a little bit sweeter.
I like to shake it.
Oh, yeah, just be careful because if it starts to melt while you're shaking it. Excuse me. Excuse me. No. And you get a strike. I just said no, and you continued. Oh, that's enough, hon. That's enough. How much did you put in there? Oh my goodness. Just put the lid on really tight and shake it up.
Should I stir it up?
No, shaking is fine. Andy, I need you to open up this bag for me really well so I can put my chicken in there.
I don't.
Make sure that lid is on really secure. Good job, bud. Wide open for me, okay? Oh, wait, there's 5 pieces of chicken there. Okay, 5. I thought there was only 4. Good. Because I know Dad's going to want to eat like 18 pieces, so that should be. Oh, okay, there are 5, so now there are 10. Dad and I can each have 2 or 3 pieces. It's like chicken basketball. Oh, okay.
Zip it up.
Oh, don't zip it up. We gotta pour the rest of our marinade in there. Danny, you wanna pour the rest of the marinade in the bag?
Sure.
Yeah, Andy, you hold it open. Oh, yes. I love a good brown marinade. It's like, yes, season up that chicken for me, please. A good dark marinade. You're gonna wanna get all of the air out of there. And don't judge me, this is how I get every last breath of air out of a bag.
I barely got a tongue and you got punches.
You're sucking up the thing.
I am, and I actually got like a little hit of the vinegar in my lungs. So that was interesting.
It's really strong.
And I'm gonna just squeeze and massage that vinegar into the chicken. You wanna do that? Don't do it hard. We don't wanna hurt the chicken. We wanna just.
Are these chicken wings?
Those are chicken drumsticks, chicken legs.
Stop!
Yeah.
Because the bones feel weird.
I'm not looking at you.
This is the dark meat of the chicken. You can use this marinade for any cut of chicken. You could even use it for steak. That would be delicious.
Could we
Anything you want to throw on the grill? Oh, you could put on shrimp would be so good. Oh, yes. Now I want to do like all the meats. Okay, we're going to put that in. Alright, our chicken is in.
Mom, could I oil ice?
And that'll be ready for the grill tomorrow.
Could I